Oh boy, it's a big day for people who don't do much thinking up in their one of these. Hi, welcome back. Minion game got a new update, and for once they've actually added something substantial. You know, we're kind of used to slop, but now we actually got something pretty cool. We got a brand new location. Now, I've not played in this very much. I played for literally 2 minutes to get the soundtrack ripped earlier today. I had a very busy day today, so I had no time to play in this location. But now I'm free, and as you can see, it's late. So now I can play my Minion game. So without any further ado, we're going to get going. I did off-screen unlock the James Minion. This was an absolute grind to unlock, but you guys know me. No, you don't. You don't know how I got this costume. But anyway, we're going to play. Let's get going. So, I'm excited to talk about the location, but I do want to point out, first of all, this is so cool. I do want to point out, first of all, my room is undergoing some changes. So I don't have my microphone right now. Long story, it'll get sorted eventually. But yeah, from the little that I saw of this location, I'm very impressed. As I understand it, there are new mechanics, which is something that we are not used to. You know, I think Minion Rush is starting to sort of copy the moveset of Subway Surfer City, which I can't blame them. See, look at this. You go up in the sky, and like there's little like airborne segments. I don't know. I think just little quality of life and like gameplay mechanics like that make the game so much more interesting to play. I don't know, man. I think it's neat. But you know, yeah, I'm excited to have this location in the game. You know, it's like I have seen Minions and Monsters. If you haven't seen my video about it, do check that out. But yeah, I thought it was a fun, silly little Minion movie, and I enjoyed it. It's probably like the third best of the franchise in my my humble opinion. Opinion of Minion, am I right? Jaden, shut up, bro. Now is not the time. But, you know, yeah, like I say, I think it's just a really nice looking location. And, you know, like I say, I like when they do stuff that's a little bit more creative and out there compared to what we're used to. Because I think people were kind of getting used to the game being kind of one note, and that's no fun. But like I say, I just think the unique mechanics, I even think the fact that you get to go outside and then go back indoors. You know, it's just, it's little things. It's the little things, you know, and I think it just makes the game way more unique, you know, which is, I think, what we've been asking for a very long time. So this is absolutely, as is a lot of the stuff that they've been doing, a right step in the direction to making this game, like, great, you know. I really do think if they keep up this level of quality with the locations, that'd be fantastic. But realistically, we still do need, and I've been saying this for the longest time, we need a reason to come back to this game. What am I looking at? What is this? Why is it green? Why is... Yo. You know what? I'll give them that. That was pretty cool. That was genuinely pretty cool. I'll give them credit. Also really annoyed because I just missed a key for the World Tour. So, bro, this game tests my patience like you would not understand. I'm sick of this bloody Minion game. I am. When is it time to move on? Never, because it's we gotta keep this slop rolling. Honestly, by the way. If I sound tired, I've had a 15-hour work day today. So if you think I don't do anything for you guys, yes I do. I make Minion slop, and you will watch it. And you will enjoy it. And you will watch the ads and not skip them, because then that gives me money, which I enjoy. I hope you guys genuinely don't think that I make these Minion Rush videos for the money, because truth be told, I don't earn loads of money off YouTube, you know. I get a nice sum on the side, but you know, it's nothing crazy. You know, I make these videos because genuinely I care about this game and I care about you guys, you know. It's like I want to see this game continue to do creative things. So, you know, if I don't seem like over the moon happy right now, it's like I am. I think this is incredibly cool. I am just exhausted. I am wondering whether we bother going for Gumi here. I actually can't remember if I've even shown off the Lost Reels event and how it works in the video. I feel like I haven't actually. So I will tag Gumi 3 times and I'll show you what that's all about. But I'm pretty sure by this point you guys have probably seen it yourselves, as that was how you unlocked this James minion here. But I do think this was a pretty cool feature. Like I say, you know, I actually don't have a problem with the features that the game is adding. I think all of it is really unique and cool. My issue with it is that, like, I know a lot of people are able to play mobile games without any real objective and just do it to switch off, which is like, you know what, if that rubs your butter, then fair enough. But for me, like, I just don't see the point in playing a video game unless there's, like, an end goal or an objective, right? So, you know, as it stands, Minion Rush, compared to its former self being the Jelly Lab update, you know, it's like, it feels a little bit empty, you know. I would personally like to see something a bit more inventive with the gameplay mechanics. As I say, with the locations. I said this earlier, I actually think this is, like, low-key one of the most creative locations we've ever had in Minion Rush. Look at this. This is all, like, new, bro. Whoa, banana farming is kind of insane in this location, isn't it? I didn't even, like, clock onto that. That's going to be insane for getting high banana scores, bro. Danny C is going to be on a whole new level with this location. Speaking of, I've been thinking of low-key getting back into, like, playing Minion Rush semi-competitively. It was fun back in the day. I just don't know whether I'm good enough with the Unity gameplay systems to really give that a go. But, you know, I'll definitely consider it. But like I was saying, I just think this location is, like, one of the most inventive we've had in the history of this game. I'm talking, like, you know, Endless Runner to Jelly Lab to 5-year celebration update. Every phase of this game. This is just a genuinely incredible location. And again, I know Minion Rush doesn't set the bar very high for these things, and again, that isn't to discredit the game. It's just that, you know, obviously all the locations are based on pre-existing, you know, designs from the movies. And this is no different, this is. But I think the difference with this is, like I say, going up in the air. I haven't really showcased it yet, but, like, there's bombs that fall and they break the floor and you have to jump over them. It happens really quick and you have to think quickly. There's obstacles that are, like, hanging by threads and they fall down. I just think it's really unique and cool. And again, it's nothing that Subway Surfer City hasn't done already. I'm not trying to say that this is, like, you know, anything groundbreaking, but for Minion Rush, a game that, you know, has kind of notoriously been taking a backseat in the creativity department, this is absolutely, and I died again. It's an absolutely brilliant step forward, but, you know, that's just made me angry, so that makes me want to say something bad about the game because I died. Minions are ugly and stupid and dumb, and I don't like them. That'll do, right? I don't know, I'm too tired to think of anything creative, to be honest. Long day. But, you know, yeah. I haven't even spoken about the little guy on my screen. James is a great costume. You know, I think when they give the minions unique running animations, it really helps to bring out their personalities more. So, you know, I like that we got James's little unique running animations. God, I'm running out of battery real fast, aren't I? I should probably consider putting my phone on charge. Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, won't it? It'll be okay. But yeah, no, I think James is fantastic. I think he was really well done. Honestly, like, I have to give props to the team for, like, everything they've done for Minions and Monsters. You know, people were wondering where this location was because it was announced so long ago. And I think it was well worth the wait. You know, if these wait times are what it takes to, like, get genuinely decent content in this game, we'll wait, bro. Like, Gameloft need to understand the dedication of the Minion Rush community. It's kind of pathetic, actually. But, you know, we will consume slop if it's given to us, but, you know, it doesn't mean we won't appreciate actual peak when it's provided to us, and this is, you know, this is great. You know, I'm thoroughly impressed. I do want to get some of the exploding TNT sections, bro, because they're actually kind of fun. If you're, like, really far into a run, I can imagine that would be something really challenging to try and look ahead for. I very nearly just died again. Oh, okay. This is good. You know what's really strange? This low-key could be, like, a location on its own. They've basically done 2 locations in one with this secret area, and I just appreciate it. You know, it's like I've said, it's like, I can really respect the effort that went into this, you know. I think it's fantastic. And, you know, I really do think you guys, you know, should give all the love to Gameloft and their team if you can. Because, you know, this is really great stuff. You know, it does make me wonder, like, what we're going to get in the future of the game. Because, again, I wouldn't really be surprised now that, you know, the Minions and Monsters hype is out the way. We don't have a new Despicable Me film coming out for a while. I wouldn't be surprised if they take a bit of a backseat again. But I'm not you know, actively hoping that that's the case. In fact, quite the opposite. You know, I'm really hoping that this is a new leaf for this game. You know, I'm really hoping this means that they are working on some sort of progression system and that they will work on, you know, just getting some of the jank out of the game as well. You know, because I think there's a lot of stuff in this game that just doesn't really need to be there. Also, wow, the immersiveness of this location as well, like the stuff that you see happening on the sidelines and stuff. Just impressive, bro. Again, this right here, this like western bit, this could be a location on its own too. You know, again, I said 2. We basically have 3 locations in one. And it's just something I never thought I'd see this game do, to be honest. You know, this kind of feels modded. You know, this kind of feels like something a fan would make. You know, now that Minion Rush modding's getting like insanely in depth. Like, you know, we've been figuring out a thing or two between us. But, you know, god damn it, bro. I do believe there are some unique failing animations in this location as well, but, like, if you really think at this time, after the 15-hour workday I've had, I'm going to go through and do all those. Nah, I'm good, bro, actually, thinking about it. You know, I was going to make a joke there and say that's exactly the kind of thing I would do, but right now, I think I'm good. But anyway, guys, look, that was the new Hollywood studio location in Minion Rush, and a little bit of gameplay with the James Minion. Like I said, I'm super impressed with this update. I think it's absolutely great. This will probably be my go-to location for, like, the foreseeable. You know, I think it's absolutely brilliant, and I would love to see more stuff like this. I really hope, like I said, that they keep up this level of quality. That would be absolutely fantastic. So, yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you whenever they update the game again, / whenever I do a video again. Like I say, given the makeshiftness of my setup right now, it might be a while. So I'll see you guys whenever I see you. Ta-ta.